Alright, it is now recording. This is rather hastily done because, well...
Banlist just came out.
I really wanted to get our initial reactions to this ban list because it's...
Because we saw a couple things and we were like freaking out.
Here we go. Alright, so the baby dragons are forbidden. Elemental hero Stratos. It's banned. It's banned.
They banned heroes. That's what they did.
They banned
heroes.
heroes.
The whole deck.
I'm not a huge fan of heroes, so I was alright with that. But
I mean, I'm alright with that, but that's because I hate playing against heroes. Something I did also notice is Trishula's not off the list. Still there. Yep.
Sucks. Shockmaster.
Man! What is this?
What is this? Are you serious?
Something that I'm missing here?
What?
What does it do? It stops. It stops. What does it stop? Nothing except spellbooks, which are gone.
Card destruction.
Going to say that everybody is okay with that.
Pretty much, except Dark World players, but you know,
Shh.
don't care. Gateway of the Six.
Wow.
I never had a problem against.
I'm glad though, because I don't like samurais either. Heavy Storm, yes, it's gone. They banned Heavy Storm. Set 5 format, everyone. Set 5.
Break out your MSTs.
Also, Giant Truenade's still banned. Be sure to bring your Malevolent Catastrophes, man.
Monster Reborn.
I'm so sad.
So much for top decking, kids. You don't have Heavy Storm, you don't have Monster Reborn. Pot of Avarice. This... it's sacky,
a lot of people complain about it, but...
Yeah, it's not a... If you can get 5 monsters in grave, usually you deserve to be able to use it, but I guess if there are some decks that are really good at controlling their graves, then it can get a little bit ridiculous.
From the initial glance that I took, they're bringing zombies back, so they didn't want them to have even more grave utility, I guess.
Spellbook of Judgment.
Straight banned.
That is new, and that is deserved.
And Super Rejuvenation. They completely banned it.
Yep, they did.
It doesn't do anything without Dragon Rulers, but they completely banned it anyway.
I was right. Solemn Judgment.
Now you can't even negate those 3 Mirror Force. Wait, no, 2 Mirror Force still. Mirror Force is still at 2, guys. It's not Mirror Force format.
Ultimate Offering. I guess Madolche's
gadgets, I guess. I don't know.
I've never run into it. Not to say
I don't either.
Played a lot competitively, but limited Atlantean Dragoons. Deserved. Also,
it should be known that Abyssius and Abyss Sphere are not hit at all.
Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit.
So they are hitting 3-axis Fire Fist. But they're not hitting Rooster, so you still get to keep those at your ridiculously high prices.
Deep Sea Diva. Speaking of the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm
really glad that Deep Sea Diva... I mean, Deep Sea Diva plays are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do them, but I know that they're ridiculous. So they hit Birdman. They still hit Birdman.
They still hit Birdman. There's some sort of OTK that used him or something.
They still didn't hit the... they didn't hit Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. But they did hit Birdman, and we don't even have the OTK here.
Rescue Rabbit. Yeah, it's a thing. I guess Dino Rabbit's not going to hold up very well.
Also, just so you guys know, Bestiari, Glad Beast players, it's still at 1. Sorry.
So
and Grand Mole's still at 1 as well.
Thunder King Ryo.
Yeah. They hit it again. Why?
Once was not enough.
Who knows?
Dulorn, Tiger King of the Ice Barrier.
They only play 1. Vigishki, Mind August. Yeah, that's limited. Because everybody really cares about the Vigishki.
I don't care about the Vigishki. What I do care about is Constellar M7. Tell me M7.
That's your 7 got hit to 1. They're preemptively destroying... Well, not completely, but...
They're not completely destroying it, but this was...
Hitting Constellar is pretty hard there.
They haven't even had a format to be good yet. What is this? What are you doing?
Dimensional Fissures at 1.
I kind of like that. I never like running into that. Not that it deserved it, but I never liked running into it.
Yeah, it hurts macro decks completely, along with something else we'll get to later. Gold Sarcophagus to 1, which we talked about already. To 1.
Royal Tribute. I was just complaining about this because I faced some guy with Malefic Drain today. And
you played Necro Valley
Malefic Drain, yeah. And I run Constellars, so most of my hand was monsters, and so yeah, I lost that game. If you didn't guess that already, but yeah, I think it's kind of deserved, although not really because it hasn't really been extremely prevalent. Although I guess Gravekeepers has, so it was prevalent at some time. But then dragons were a thing, and so were spellbooks. So then they weren't very much prevalent then. So whatever.
Now this is the part that really just messes me up.
This is where it really starts to get weird.
Bottomless Trap holds the 1. Now, I get it. It's a great utility trap. You can switch it now. That's good, I guess. But
trap tricks.
Yeah, it's a trap. It's a good trap. Good generic trap. But what else is on the list makes me just bothered by it because compulsory evacuation device to 1. I don't know if you've known this about me, but compulsory evacuation device is pretty much my techable trap. You put it in everything. Even if it's not good in the format, I put it in everything. I love that card so much. It's my favorite card. And traps anyways. But so it's at 1 now. And it bottomless and compulse at 1. If that wasn't enough, torrential tribute's also at 1. So you're gonna have much less great traps to play for generic decks.
All the traps that I usually put in all my decks.
Pretty
Limited.
much.
Just that's what they did to me.
All the other cards they hit are Eradicator, Epidemic Virus. It was worthy of it. I mean, it's not that good anymore, but it was worthy of it.
Yep.
And Crystal Beast players are rejoicing.
Macro Cosmos.
That and Dimensional Fissure both got hit to 1, so macro decks are they're not happy right now, I'll tell you that much. Soul Drain to 1. That's surprising to me. I don't know what they're doing with that. Maybe zombies. Speaking of zombies, to Semi-Limited, we got both Mizuki and Plague Spreader Zombie.
Yep.
I mean, it was time.
TG Striker. I don't know much about TGs, but I think that goes to show that this is probably an okay move. Tenki. I liked it. Why do you keep hitting my cards?
They don't like Fire Fist so much either.
Yeah. But they're mine, because Constellars are cooler. That's why. I just made that up right there. And it's true.
Dimensional Prison, another good generic trap, to 2.
So now that Bubbles is done dying, we can move on.
Not yet.
Not done yet? Tell me when you're done.
Okay.
Alright, you sure? Alright, good. Destiny Hero Malicious.
These are no longer limited.
Yeah,
Malicious is at 3 again. Go play Teledad. Good, have fun.
Agent of Mystery Earth.
Agents get a small boost.
I'm alright with that, I guess. Tsukiyomi.
It wasn't doing anything at 2 and won't do anything at 3.
A Hero Lives.
Heroes are dead. We already went through this.
Black Whirlwind.
To 3, not to 2. It's to 3. Black Wings get a big boost. Emergency Call. Heroes are dead. Maybe that's why they hit Stratos.
Yeah.
Because he's way more utility than E-Call and A Hero Lives. I mean, those are good cards and all, but Stratos is better because they can revive them like every few turns or something.
Heretic Seal of Convocation. Whatever.
I don't understand how they work very well, so can't say if that's a good move or not, but
Pot of Duality.
It's fine at 3. We're cool with that.
So much for a channel banner. Earth, Duality, whatever.
Yeah, all of them. I was thinking of putting Black Whirlwind on there, but no, it's at 3. Nope. It's 2. Last card, Scapegoat. Still goat format, guys. Still goat format.
So what, this 4 times 3, you get 12 goats? 12 goats.
Big Eye wasn't hit. Wind Up Shark and Wind Up Magician did not switch places.
That's alright.
Chaos Sorcerer did not go to Semi-Limited. Gores is not at 2. Neospatian Granville is not at 2. Bestiari isn't at 2. Birdman is still at 1. Divine Wind of the Mist Valley is at 1. It's still at 3. Rooster is still at 3. Abysseus and Abyssphere are still at 3. What else? Trishula is not unbanned. Mirror Force is not at 3. Reasoning is not at 3. Advanced Ritual Art is not at 3. Okay, still dying.
Anyway. Banlist.
Yeah, that's the ban list, and wow, this freaks me out. One compulsory evacuation device. That's all you're allowed.
Go rebuild your decks, children. It's gonna take you like.
Why would you hit my compulsory? Why? Do some stuff with the stuff.
You all right?
Yeah. But you.